Montrese. Is this their style on the show?
Yep.
Okay, on the show. Kahana Montrese. Not great.
But you did have a silver outfit that looked very similar. Was it or was it not inspired by my outfit?
No, because that one was actually correctly made, and draped and finished.
Drag me.
Yeah. Oh God. Go back to Silky. I have a story about that. Oh. So this stupid bitch. I remember critiquing her for this, and it came to my turn, and I just looked at her and I started laughing.
Now we're gonna move on to runways. This is my favorite part. Tell us about the creation of the garment and everyone who had a hand in bringing it to life. And most importantly, the cost involved in getting everything ready. First up, your promo look.
Yes, my promo. This was made by a good friend of mine, Dallas Coulter, aka the Lady Hyde. They gave us this kind of color palette. I was a big catsuit girl back then. I was kind of known for always wearing a catsuit, so I wanted to do a catsuit. I can't tell you how much this would cost. I'm gonna say it was maybe about $600. It wasn't that expensive. The boots are from AliExpress, and they were probably about $100.
Oh, wow.
And actually, the nice wardrobe ladies on set actually sewed in that orange lining for me on the inside of the boot, so it could match the thing perfectly. This is a cute look. Again, I would have done it. I would have changed some stuff about it in hindsight, but I'm also just that anal retentive person.
Your cast reveal look.
Cast reveal. This was also done by the Lady Hyde. I'd say this was about $1,200 because she hand did all of those spikes you see, and the inspiration for this one was Linda Evangelista walks into a lesbian biker bar, and I think we accomplished that.
Your entrance look.
Ah, yes, the Mountie. I was the first Canadian on Drag Race, obviously. I wanted something very quintessentially Canadian that everyone would recognize. So we had this. The pants are from American Apparel. The boots are from Amazon. And my friend Troy Ford made the top for me, and the hat is also from Amazon. So I'm gonna say this look maybe was like $300. Yeah, it was a cute look. In hindsight, I would not have done a Mountie as an entrance look because I wasn't really aware of how unpopular the Royal Mounted Police were in Canada because of all the issues with Indigenous people. So I probably would not have done that in hindsight, but in the moment, it was a good idea.
Your legendary look, Detox.
Oh, my Detox look. I love this look. It cost me nothing. It was pretty easy to make, I'm gonna say. That first day was crazy just because there were so many of us, it was so chaotic, there was so much energy in the room, so focusing on anything was really hard. But I'm really happy with how it turned out, and shout out to Ariel Versace who lent me those neon boots that I did not have, which were also 2 sizes too small for me.
Your what's your sign look, Pisces.
This is a beautiful look. This was made by Joshua Ponte in Chicago. This look I think I'm gonna say this look was about $1,200, $1,500. He handed this whole thing. That fabric is like $200 a yard, Armani fabric, and it's gorgeous. And then he kind of created that whole wave thing that's going on around my head. Out of like Warbla, which is this material that you take a heat gun to and kind of melt it and make it all cool. So I really like this look.
Your fringe look.
My fringe look. I have no idea who made this look. Oh, I know who made this look. This is a look. So this is a look I had before Drag Race. This was not made for Drag Race. Several of these looks actually are things I had in my closet already that I was like, well, fuck it, I'm just gonna wear it. Nobody's seen it. So I think this look maybe cost me $200. It was made by a friend who owned a dance studio in Canada, and she had a costume shop. So I found this bolt of or these bolts of this daisy trim, and I thought it was really cool. So I brought it in, and I think I'd maybe worn this like 4 or 5 times before actually it being on the show, but I thought it was a cool take on fringe.
Your orange alert look.
Orange alert look. I love this look. I made this look myself in terms of the actual like bodysuit. Again, that was just a trim. I think it was the whole thing probably cost me $50. And then my friend Troy Ford made that coat, and I think he charged me like $100 for it.
Your trampy trick or treater look.
Yes, this look. Again, my friend Troy Ford made the base cat suit. And I believe he airbrushed it a little bit. I can't remember. And then my other good friend Aurora Sexton literally hot glued all of that mummy stuff on my body when it was on before I went.
Your witch please look.
Oh, Joshua Ponte made this, and he hand painted all of the designs on that and everything. I believe I made the headpiece myself. And then so it was kind of like a collaborative effort. And I'm gonna say this cost probably around $1,200 too.
Your MILF eleganza look.
Monster I'd like to frock. The inspiration for this was like a scary old lady who lived in the haunted mansion on the hill. And yeah, it was again a really easy look to make. All of my looks I made on the show were extremely easy because I brought like a pattern with me, and I had a catsuit pattern, I had a gown pattern, and that was it. So I kind of just knew what I wanted to do, and I knew what looked good on my body and what I liked. So I whipped this up pretty quickly, and then most of it was all draping.
Your all that glitters is gold look.
All that glitters is gold. Troy Ford again made this one for me. I think the most expensive part was those ostrich boas. Those are like, really thick ostrich boas. So I think those were probably about $1,000, and then the look itself was probably like another $300. He was like ridiculously cheap, and it's just like a 4-way stretch gold gown.
Your farm to runway look.
I love this look. I love this look mainly because I was so comfortable. This was literally just like, again, this was a square of fabric, a literal square of fabric that I sewed down the sides and put 2 holes through. And then I literally put it on my body, and I draped it, and I ruched it, and I gathered it to make it what I want it to be. And I was ridiculously comfortable in this. This was also the episode I got really drunk and untucked because I was so comfortable and relaxed. And I hid in pillows. It was a good day. Oh, and all of those oranges you see on there are edible, and I almost did not have enough. They're like candied oranges, and I love a candied orange, and I was literally eating them as I was making this, and I almost didn't have enough left because I ate most of them.
Your sequins on the runway look.
Oh yes, I made this look myself. I've had several I've had several versions of this exact costume throughout my drag career. And again, I had kind of done this whole gag with the disco reveal thing for about 2 years before it was on Drag Race. So like it wasn't a new thing, but I knew it was a good gag and people would like it. So when I heard it was a sequins runway, I thought this would be the perfect thing.
Your face kini realness look.
I'm bitter about this look because this is the only look in Fashion Photo Review that I got a boot for, which I still do not understand to this day. I made this look for Miss Gay America that when I competed the year before Drag Race. It was I think it was presentation, and the theme was steampunk circus. So I thought it'd be really cool to do like a steampunk zebra. And my friend Sean Malmus made this in Vancouver, and he also created this mask. And then when I found out I was going on Drag Race and that there was a face kini thing, I had him make the face covering as well for it. So yeah, I think this will probably cost me $600-ish.
Your caftan realness look.
I love this look. It was very simple, but it was just like fun and flowy, and I had a lot of fun walking in it. This was made by Sean Malmus as well. I think he maybe charged me $200 for it. And then the belts and the bra was made by Chakra. And she is a designer in LA. And it also had a headpiece to go with it, but I gave it to Nina West to wear for our star sign runway, because she was a Leo and she was freaking out that her costume wasn't good enough. So I let her wear it because I'm a nice person.
Yes, you are.
Your drag family values look.
Oh, yes. This was made by Monique V in Chicago. And I just told her I want something stretch because I didn't know who the makeover thing was going to be. Like if it was a bigger person or a smaller person, I just needed something that I could adjust easily. So I was like, just make it really stretchy. Thank God I got Plastique, who's like the easiest person ever to do a makeover on. So basically for this dress, I had to hem it. We had to fix the length because she is shorter than me. And besides that, like this was the easiest day because they came in and then we had to create our looks. And I literally like took the dress out and like put it on her. It fit. I was like, party. I like rolled up the hem. That maybe took me 10 minutes. And then we just sat there and like played with the wig. I was like, there was nothing else to do. And everyone else, it was just really entertaining because like everyone was like fighting and there was so much drama that day. That we literally just sat there and laughed at everyone. It was great.
Your best drag look.
Oh, probably my least favorite thing I wore. I brought this. I think there was another runway option. I think it was like signature drag or something. It wasn't like our best, like our final drag look. Anyway, I just had a feeling in my gut that I was going to be lip syncing that day. I just had a feeling. You know, when you have a feeling, I had a feeling. So I had another outfit planned. It was actually my red rhinestone gown from my step down at Continental with the ostrich feathers at the bottom. It's this beautiful pageant gown, but it's not very easy to move in. And if I had to, the lip sync song was Pride of Deeper Love, which is a very like upbeat song. So I decided to switch it at the last minute and be like, well, if I'm going to lip sync, I'm going to at least be comfortable. In hindsight, I was probably in my head, and maybe if I'd worn a nicer outfit, I wouldn't have had to lip sync. I don't know, but I went with that outfit and I kind of got red for it. And I do not blame them because I really don't like the way I look. And I made this outfit myself. So yeah.
Your reunion look.
I love this look. I love this look so much. It was just like I felt like a villain. This was inspired by something Naomi Campbell. It was a Balmain look that Naomi Campbell wore to Marc Jacobs' wedding. And that's what inspired this look. I thought it was so cunty. And I just wanted to look evil. And this was on, I think, at the beginning of my lace front eyebrow journey.
Oh yeah, those days.
Your finale look.
I don't love this look. It's beautifully made. It's a beautiful dress. I just wish I had done something different. I don't know. I just didn't love it. I also didn't, again, I was wearing lace front eyebrows and I looked insane. And yeah, I don't know. I think on camera it kind of washed out a little bit and it wasn't as good as it could have been. But I'm literally like, if all of my looks I've worn on Drag Race, like all these looks we've been talking about, I would have completely changed all of them in hindsight. So it was fine. I mean, it was like wintry and whatever. It was inspired by a Bob Mackie dress. And this was made by JD Martin in Texas, who's an incredible gown designer. He's done all of my pageant gowns. And I think it was probably about $2,500 for this one. And it's pretty. I just would have done something different with it.
Your lip sync for the crown round 1 look.
My lip sync for the crown look. I love this look. This was done by Dallas Coulter, the Lady Hyde. I just wanted something like sexy and easy to dance in. I had this is when I did my point shoe reveal in those shoes, and those were made by a lady. I believe her name is Ash. Forget her last name. She lives in Australia, and she custom made. I sent her a pair of my point shoes, and she custom made shoes that my point shoes could fit inside. So I kind of did this whole point shoe reveal thing, which was very cool. And yeah, this look maybe cost like $1,500 just because of the custom made shoes.
Your lip sync for the crown round 2 look.
Yes, I love this catsuit. It was very heavy. JD Martin in Texas made this for me. I'm going to say this was $1,500 again. All of those mirrors are hand placed and the whole thing is like rhinestone to filth. And then the reveal coat that I wore was made by my friend Blake Danford. And I think that was probably like $300, $400.
So let's play a game. I'm going to say the names of several queens from your original season, and I want you to say one word that describes their style.
Evie Oddly, crazy. Akiria C. Davenport, pageant. Silky Nutmeg Ganache, unhinged. Brooklyn Heights, polished. Vanessa Vanjie Mateo, slutty. Nina West, campy. Sugar Cane, eclectic. Plastique Tiara, pop star. Raja O'Hara. Oh God, what's the word I'm looking for? Raja
Purple.
O'Hara, purple. Scarlet Envy, Brooklyn. Ariel Versace, New Jersey. Mercedes Iman Diamond, opulent. Honey Davenport, on a budget. Kahana Montrese. Is this their style on the show?
Yep.
Okay, on the show. Kahana Montrese. Not great. RuPaul Mother.
So now we're going to play a game that I like to call Reimagine. I'm going to show you some past images from runway fails and design challenge misses. And I'm going to ask you how you would improve on them.
Okay, Nina West. I don't think this look is terrible. I mean, her problem was the corn dried up, so it became a lot smaller. I think if she had more of a waist and that the peplum on the hip was a little bit more accentuated, I think this would have been a really cool look. I actually don't hate
I
this
don't
look.
either.
I think if the hem had been finished, and I think if those prolapse things had been used as bangles or something, I think this would have been a little bit better.
So do you want one?
No, I'm good.
But you did have a silver outfit that looked very similar. Was it or was it not inspired by my outfit?
No, because that one was actually correctly made, and draped and finished.
Drag me.
Yeah. Oh Jesus, I don't think I've ever seen this. Burn it.
Burn it.
Burn it. Oh God. Go back to Silky. I have a story about that. Oh. So this stupid bitch. So Silky made this whole deal that she was so upset that she had to make a whole costume for Soju and blah blah blah. Meanwhile, the day after we filmed this episode, we walk back in the workroom and that she starts organizing her closet finally, and she finds 4 different matching outfits that she had brought for the show that she could have put Soju into. 4. So that's all I have to say about that. I don't think I like this look. I mean, the hair is interesting. But it's also Nina, like it's very her. But I don't like I thought this was a very well thought out look. I don't understand why people didn't like this. Oh. I remember critiquing her for this, and it came to my turn and I just looked at her and I started laughing. Because this is like iconic though. It's so bad it's iconic. Like she looks like a picnic table. And then with a smokestack like I just had so many questions about how and why and where and what. How would I have fixed this? I would have started from scratch. I mean, I just would have completely thrown the whole thing out and started again. But also, I don't want to fix it because it's iconic.
Now we're moving on to sudden death. I'm going to give you 3 minutes to rank each garment you brought for the show. If you're able to complete the game in time, you'll win a grand prize, which is my respect. Are you ready?
Okay. Ooh. My goddess caftan versus I'm gonna say my goddess caftan because for some reason I was so hot in that red outfit that I almost passed out on the runway when I was giving like my entrance lines. Gold. The gold look. The neon Diana Versace. Promo. Blue. Neither. Do I have to choose one? Oh, I guess the blue and orange. Ooh. The goth, the mullet, that one. The blue. Told you not to put season 1 in there. The goddess, the neon Diana, the gold, blue ball gown where I'm sitting on the floor, the neon, the gold. Oh, this is tough. I'm gonna, Fierce, what do you think? Which one is your
The
favorite?
gold. Gold.
Same, gold. The gold wins, and that's probably my, I think that is probably my most loved look as a judge.
My favorite one isn't even in there. I really love your the one you were for my premiere, the red gown with the feathers.
Oh, I hated that one.
You hated that one?
Oh,
I loved it.
that put me in such a bad mood because for some reason, every time I walked on the runway at the exact same moment on the runway, I slipped. So I never actually did a full runway walk of that without slipping. So they had to splice everything together. And I was like, that, like, it put me in the worst mood. So I'm never wearing that outfit again.
Well, I thought you looked lovely.
Let's do the part 2. I'm on a roll now. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Oh, ooh, oh, this is tough. I'm gonna say the green. I like them both though. Oh, the gold. Oh shit. Shit. Oh, I don't know what to say because these are both very, very popular looks. I love them both. Oh, Fierce, which one?
I like the yellow a bit more.
All right, let's do yellow. But that flower look is up there.
That's gorgeous.
Yeah, the black and nude ball gown. Ah, I'm gonna say the black and white one. I love that outfit. I'm wearing that other one to DragCon though. The pink Barbie one. Probably the, you know what, actually, ooh, yeah, they're so different. I'm going to say the cat suit actually, because I wore that cat suit a lot and that other pink thing was extremely heavy and I will never put it on my body again. Let's go with the silver, the Fierce Delicious inspired dress.
Inspired by me.
Oh, these two. I'm gonna say the liquid silver. The yellow. The ball gown. The green. The ball gown. The yellow. The ball gown. I've never felt so cunty as I did in that look. That was the look for me.
Thank you, Brooke. It was lovely chatting with you.
Thank you
All
again.
right, have a great
Thank
day.
you. Bye.
Bye, Brad.
Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to subscribe so you can stay up to date with our weekly content. And don't forget to hit the like button and leave us a comment below to let us know who you want to see next. And if you want early or exclusive content, make sure to support us here. Now click here to see the next part of our interview.